that this amount of scholarship could be come from the program office. Okay, you see that both Indonesia and Singapore are maritime nations. So the future development of our two countries highly depends on the advancement of the maritime technology and also the level of the management in those maritime related industry companies. But compared to Indonesia, Singapore is a very small country. So we have a limited land, we have a limited populations. But however, in the past 60 years, we have provided evidence to show that with the adoption of the advanced maritime technologies and also the capabilities to conduct the analytical studies, so we are able to optimize our system and overcome the difficulties in the scarce of the resource. So in between, we should highlight that NUS actually played a very important role, especially the Department of Industrial System Engineering and Management, and together with the Center for Maritime Studies. So we have conducted sufficient research in this area, and also we have trained and educated the talents working in the maritime industries so as to support this development in these areas. So in the next 20 years, you can see that Singapore have a plan for our mega container port, which is supposed to have achieved the 65 million TEUs annual throughput. And also Indonesia has also have this plan to develop the blue economies, right? So we sincerely hope that more Indonesian students can take the opportunity to come to Singapore, right, to understand and also to master the maritime technology and also this ability to conduct the numerical analysis, right, to solve the relevant problems, and also take the opportunity to work together, right, with the Singaporean students and also the students from all over the world who dedicate themselves in these maritime industries, and they become friends of each other, right? So in the future, they can also become the partners of their business. So in the future, they can together to contribute to the maritime development of our two countries. Okay, so these MTM programs offered by NUS is rooted in the methodologies of the numerical analysis and also the optimizations offered in the Department of Industrial and System Engineering and Management, and also based on the rich research experience of this Center for Maritime Studies. So in our program, you will have the opportunity to learn how to digest and understand a complex maritime industrial systems and conduct analysis of it and apply the most advanced technologies like machine learnings and also the system modeling and optimizations so that you'll be able to find the optimal, the better and more efficient solutions to make decisions in such industrial systems. And our program will also bring the industrial practitioners working in the maritime industries in Singapore. We invite them to come into the classroom so that we offer these opportunities for our students to interact with them seamlessly with zero distance. And we will also offer a 15 weeks internship opportunities for all the full-time students to allow them to apply what they have learned from the classroom into their real-life applications. And also in this environment, get to know their future colleagues better and to build a strong network within these industries so that they can prepare for their future career. Actually, when the students graduate from our program, so all of them will receive the Master of Science degrees from NUS in Maritime Technology and Management. And currently, we do not have the further specializations right under this degree. But however, the knowledge right, the Indonesian students learn from our program can actually be applied in many different areas of the maritime industries and also those industries related to the blue economies. For example, let's look at conventional areas. They can actually using the digital modeling technologies, right, to analyze and also the plan and optimize designs of the port, which actually including the container port, the ferry terminals, right, even the fishery terminals, and also like a general cargo terminals. And also they can apply to analyze the shipping lines, right, to find out what is the best way to design the shipping route and what is the best way to deploy the vessels and other resources in the shipping industries. And also, if we focus on those the topics of the blue economies, right, Indonesian students may have a more focus, right? We can also consider how to apply these technologies to the fishery industries, right, to analyze and to find out what is the best policies, right, we can use to guide and further improve and make it sustainable for this whole fishery industries eco systems. And also including that what is the better or more efficient way, right, to have the processings of the fishery cargoes, right, and how to build a more efficient supply chain, like a cold chain, right, to deliver those fishery goods and they distribute it in the ASEAN area, right? So I think these are all the problems which the student can apply, right, from what we learned from our program. Also related to the transportations of the passengers, right? They can also using the technology to understand how to like improve the efficiencies of the ferry terminals, which actually also including the ferry terminals between the Singapore and also the Indonesian islands. Okay, so you can see, although our team has accumulated decades of the experience in research in the maritime industries, but however, for this program, we have just launched a program 3 years ago, so it's relatively new, and this year is also the first time we come to Indonesia and introduce this program to Indonesian students and also to promote our program. So currently, we have not have any scholarship for the current phase, but however, we are actually negotiating with NUS, our universities, and also we are look for the way to try to offer the ASEAN students the scholarship for taking this MTM program. But it might be a little bit different from the other program in that we would like to use the limited resource to try our best to help those students that dedicated themselves to the maritime industries in their future career paths. So that this amount of scholarship could be come from the program office, but it could also be come from those maritime industries who are willing to recruit the fresh graduates after they finish our program. It could also come from the governments, agencies who are actually willing to develop their blue economy and the maritime industries. So most likely, those future scholarship might come with a certain conditions which may require the students to stay within these industries for some years, working for some years. In summary, so we still need some time to figure out what is the best way to sponsor our MTM students, especially the students from Indonesia, and we will share these information with all of you soon after we finalize the details. So we'll try our best to find the best way to sponsor the students who are willing to come to MTM program in future from Indonesia. So in general, the answer is yes. In our MTM program, our goal is actually to build up this strong background in maritime industries and also the experience for our students. And because of this goal, so we will offer the opportunity to introduce the maritime background to our students, and also, as I mentioned, provide this opportunity for them to bridge with the maritime industry practitioners in Singapore, and also offer this 15 weeks internships, right, in the maritime companies. And because of that, we do not really require our students to have the strong maritime background before joining our program. As long as the students have the basic capabilities in numerical analysis and logical deductions, and also some basic skills in computer programmings, then they are capable to apply for our program. And also, right, we will also consider into the criteria that whether the students are willing to dedicate themselves into the maritime industries, and whether they have the passions working in the related areas, so that we would like to make sure that after the graduation, the students is willing to continue to work in the industry. So this will be, I will say, the more important criteria we are looking at. For the students who just graduate from our program, you can expect that after this 1 year training and receive the master degrees from NUS, you could expect a job in a maritime related company doing the works related to the data analytics, like resource planning, scheduling operations, and also the other technological management positions. You could also be chosen by those companies that become the part of their management association program, or maybe become their management trainees, so that you could be rotated, right, among the different positions in the company, and eventually play a more important roles in the companies in a later stage of your career path. In other words, right, you will be there reserve the talents, right, in those companies. So in this process, with the capabilities you have been equipped through our the MTM program, right, in this numerical analysis, and also the special insight into the maritime industry, and also those are high-level views over the whole maritime industries, also including the network you have built through this process with your classmates and also with our MTM alumni, right? So I believe that you will have the a better competitiveness, right, compared to the maybe the other colleagues, right, in your working environment, and maybe you expect have speedy promotions, or maybe the growth, right, in the working environment and in your career path.
If you are interested to entering master degree in maritime technology and management at National University of Singapore, Interest Education is ready to help you. You can chat us contact number in video description.